Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another one of our Seniors Edition workouts. I hope you've been following along. I'm going to start today out with a joke. Did you hear about the blonde guy who saw an envelope on his front doormat? Well, the envelope said, "Do not bend." So he spent the next 2 hours wondering how he could pick it up. Joke in mind, we're going to start with some bending exercises. So I'd like for you to widen your feet so that they are wider than your shoulder width. We're going to stretch our arms out, and if you can't get your arms up very high, then just stretch them down low as long as you're opening them up away from the waistline. We're going to push our hips back and try to maintain our upright spine. And we're going to go ahead and lower those hips, cross the arms over, and take a deep breath in as we raise up. If you can raise the arms, raise the arms. If you can't, just keep the legs straight, breathe in deeply, and then slowly exhale as we push the hips backwards and drop again. We're going to do that for a 3 count from here for 3. Try to stretch those arms far back and open up your chest. Dip down and breathe out slowly. 2, stretch up, take another deep breath in. Open up your wingspan and slowly breathe out. And 1, take a deep breath in. Open up your wingspan and slowly breathe out. Excellent. Now I'd like for you to take your palms, turn the palms to face the ground, and narrow your stance just a little bit. Push the hips back as we breathe out. Turn the palms to face the ceiling and take a deep breath in. If you can, stretch those arms all the way up to the ceiling. Go ahead and breathe down as we drop. If you can't stretch your arms that high up, just bring them up as high up as you can, as long as the palms turn to face the ceiling as we rise and breathe in. The palms turn to face the floor as we drop and breathe out. Just focus on your breathing here. We'll do 2 more. Deep breath in and a breath out. And a breath in and a breath out. Go ahead and lower as much or as little as you feel comfortable doing. We're going to do something for your feet and for your balance right now. As you've probably figured out by now, I often like to do heel raise and toe raise movements to strengthen you from the ground up. Today we're going to do a chassé to the left and a chassé to the right. For these sideways shuffles, I'm going to have you pick up the balls of your feet, stay on the balls of your feet and pick up your heels. I'm going to want you to take 2 little side steps while the heels are up, and then drop those heels down with control, and then raise them back up and take 2 little side steps to the right, and then drop the feet down with control again. I would advise that you put a chair out in front of you and hold on to the chair. So as you're doing the movement, you're always in control. I'm going to do it without the chair so you can follow along and watch my feet and get a good clear visual. We're going to do it 5 times to the left, 5 times to the right, 5 times in both directions. We're going to start by rising up, take 1 side step, bring the feet together, and then lower down. It's as simple as that. Then you rise up, take another side step, bring the feet together, and drop down. Again, this is 2. Side, together, drop. Rise up, side, together, and drop. This is 3. Side, together, drop, and rise up. Now, if the size of my steps seem a little bit difficult for you, then simply make a smaller step, right? If you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit more, and I realize that was the 4th one, if you'd like to challenge yourself a little more, you can take a bigger step and rise up. Heck, in the time allotted, if you want to rewind to make that a little more challenging, you can raise up the heels and do a side together and an extra separation, side, which makes it a true chassé, and then drop the heels and raise up, bring your feet together, take an extra side step, and then lower with the feet apart. Okay, I'd like for you to utilize the chair for this next one, so keep it close. I would advise that you stand directly behind the chair. I'm going to stand with the chair askew once again so that you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to stand on my right foot so that my left foot is hovering in the air. And I'm going to hold on to the chair with my opposite hand. So the chair should be on this side. Of course, it's going to be in front of all of you. So my left foot is in the air and my right foot is in the air. What I'm going to do is send my left foot forwards while I send my right arm backwards. And it's just an oppositional kind of a movement where one goes forwards while the other one goes back and vice versa. And we're going to count a multiple of, we'll make this 9s for this round. But if you find, let me show you this from the side. If you find that this is a little bit easy for you, there are 2 ways that you can make it more difficult. You can send the arm further forward and the leg higher up in both directions, or you can send the leg further out to the side while you're doing this movement so that you get a little bit more work for your gluteus medius at the same time. So let's stand on our right foot, hold onto the chair with our left hand, raise up the left foot, raise up the right hand. We're going to track the the left foot forwards and the right foot back, counting from 0. Take your time for this one. 9, and no rush to finish this one. 18, the longer we spend under tension, the better. 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90. Now if you felt that in your standing leg primarily, you did it right. Let's shift the chair to the other side, or just shift yourself relative to your chair. We're going to stand on our left foot this time, and we're going to swing the right leg. The left arm is going to be the mover. So let's go ahead and send the right foot back and left arm forward and count backwards from 90, 81. As always, try to count those numbers ahead of me. 72, don't rely on me. 63, 54, 45. Hey, if you get a number wrong, nobody's going to hear it. 36, 27, so go ahead and take the risk. 18, 9, and 0. Excellent. This program is all about coordination. I would like for you to grab 2 balls, 2 foam balls or a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball, as long as they're about this size, the size that you can hold on to it in your own hand and catch it if you throw it. We're going to hold one on our right and one on our left. We're going to start very simply by tossing both up in the air at the same time. You can follow the balls with your eyes and look directly at them if you like. We're going to throw them up and down and spell enchanted at the same time. 1 letter for each toss. We'll start, and by the way, you can throw shallow or you can test yourself as you go along if you're feeling confident by trying to throw a little bit higher up. We're going to start with E, N, try to spell ahead of me, C, as always, H, don't rely on me, A, N, T, E, D. You can probably see my head moving along, following the balls. Well, now we're going to count, we're going to spell enchanted backwards, but we are not going to look directly at the balls. I'm going to look directly at a point in the distance. I'm going to follow that point with my eyes, and I will only be able to track the balls with my peripheral sight. So let's count backwards from D, E, T, N, A, H, C, N, E. All right, we got that one. I hope you did not look directly at those balls. You can put one of those balls away. We're going to throw from our right hand to our left hand and then back from our left hand to our right hand. I'd like for you to track the ball, again with your eyes. Follow it closely. And for this one, we're going to spell multitudinous forwards. We'll see how we do counting and spelling that backwards. So start from your right hand and we'll start at M, U, L, T, I, T, U, D, I, N, O, U, S. And count spell multitudinous backwards this time and switch sides. We're going to start with the ball in the left hand. You can make it easier by keeping the hands close together and harder by keeping the hands further apart. What I would encourage you to do is to not look directly at the ball this time and rely on your sense of peripheral sight. Good luck to you and good luck to me to try and spell this one backwards. So let's start with the ball in the left hand and start at S. U. O. N. I. D. U. T. I. T. L. U. M. Oh, we got that one. Good. That was a real challenge. If you didn't get it, try to rewind and repeat until you can. It's not easy. I definitely sympathize with you for this one. Challenging coordination one for you. I'd like it if you can take your right hand and draw from left to right as always. I'm holding onto a ball. You don't need to be holding onto anything for this one. Drawing from left to right the word cold, C-O-L-D. And on your other side with your left hand, again from left to right, I'd like for you to spell luck, L-U-C-K. So we have cold and luck, and I'd like for you to spell them at the same time. If you're going from left to right with both sides, that means the right arm is going from forward to backwards, and the left hand is going from backwards to forwards. Feel free to make some mistakes. This is not an easy one. It's a great visualization exercise, and it is something that you do improve on if you do it on a more regular basis. So, without further ado, let's get started. We're going to try that slowly. So, cold on the right, luck on the left. Let's start. This would be a C and an L. Don't make that a rounded L. An O and a U. I messed that all up already. An L and a C. Woo. And a D and a K. Good. Now the challenging part, we're going to do that backwards. Again, cold is on the right, luck is on the left, but we're going to just spell them both backwards. So that starts from a D and a K. Oh boy. U and an L. Sorry, a C and an L. U and an O. And let's see, L and a C. All right, good job. For those of you who have never been to my live classes, when it's live, I always incorporate dance or a dance component into my routines. That is because there is so much wonderful research that has been done that has shown the amazing benefits of dance for your brain. You can go and read that material at your own leisure, or send me a message if you'd like some links to the research articles. Today we're going to do some salsa. It's going to force you to memorize something, a pattern with your feet, and it's also going to force you to match that pattern up with a beat. We're going to start without music, and I'll teach you a few basic steps. Just follow along in real time with me. I'd like everyone out there to start with your left foot. We're going to keep our feet together. This is the very first movement, so when I say a basic step, this is the one that I'm referring to. We're going to take a small step forward with the left foot, put our weight back onto our right foot, and bring our feet together. Yeah, so if I show you from the side, a very small step forward with the left, I rock back onto my right foot, and then I bring my feet together. And I'm going to then reverse that movement. I'm going to take a small step back with my right foot. I'm going to replace the weight back onto my left foot, and then bring my feet back together. What happens if you mess that footwork up and the music's playing, well, if you just march 3 times and another 3 times on the spot with your feet, you're going to be fine, trust me. Feel free to make mistakes. That's how we all get better. So the basic step in total looks like this. 1, 2, feet together, 3, and then a back step with my right foot. 5, a very small step. 6, 7. Salsa is a fast dance, so we keep everything compact. So try that along with me for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3. Back with the right. 5, 6, 7. We're going to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to add on to that now. We'll do 2 sets of those basics. And then after that, I'm going to say side basic. So we're going to take a very small step to the left. Very, very small. Keep in mind we're not trying to travel anywhere. We're going to shift our weight onto that foot and bring our feet together. And then we're going to take a small step to the right. Bring our feet together. You don't actually have to put all of your weight on the foot. Heck, if you find that challenging, just place the foot to the side and then place the other foot to the side to the beat. So we'll do 2 of those together. So 2 sets of side basics looks like this. Follow along. Side together, side together, side together, and side together. If I gave that a numbered beat, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So let's now put the 2 basic steps together with 2 side breaks. On my count, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So you can see from the side, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Side break. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, or a side together and a side together. Excellent. I'm going to add 1 more step to this routine. So we have a full routine, and then we'll try it to music and we'll loop it. Okay? So the last step that I'm going to show you, I'm just going to say we're going to do 2 back breaks. So that means instead of stepping forwards and then stepping backs as we would in a basic, we're going to step back with our left foot, bring the feet back together, and then we're going to step back with the right foot and bring the feet back together. If you find this challenging to change weight fully, you can simply place the left foot and place the right foot without ever changing weight. So let's try just those back breaks together with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Or I could say back with the left and then back with the right. Let's do that one more time. Back with the left and then back with the right. So the full routine, we're going to do this together. It's going to be 2 basics, 2 side breaks, 2 back breaks, and then repeat. Exactly in that order. Okay, here is where we try the routine to music. Just follow along with me. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. One more basic. 1, 2, 3. Get ready for a side basic now. Side, together, side, together, side, together, side. Basic step. 1, 2, 3. We do 2 basic steps in between each. One more. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Back breaks now. Back, together, back, together, back, together. Back to a basic repeat. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Side breaks. 5, 6, 7. Go. Side, together, side, together, side, together. Back to 2 basics again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Back breaks now. So back, together, back, together, back, together, back. Basic steps again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Side break. Sides together. Sides together. We're going to finish with a set of back breaks. Sides. So basic steps first. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Back breaks here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That is all for today's balance and coordination exercise. I hope you had a great time, and I will see you next time.